My name is Jana Zwyman, and I am founder of Welcome Blanket. I come to Welcome Blanket from a background in architecture, and I'm also co-founder of the Pussy Hat Project, the Pink Hats from the Women's March. And I founded Welcome Blanket because I am the grandchild of refugees and other immigrants, and I'm also the product of the American dream. And so I see people who are coming here today as people's future grandparents, people who are just like, people of my family who are coming here for so many different reasons. So I started Welcome Blanket as this way of creating a symbolic and practical gift of welcome, which is the welcome blanket and the stories from the people who are making them. I thought of Welcome Blanket as this opportunity to connect all of our pasts, whether we came last year, whether we came across the Bering Straits thousands of years ago, or in the 19th century, 17th century, 16th century, pick when people came, and so that we could connect our past to people coming now. My grandparents came by the Statue of Liberty, and I grew up with these stories of seeing like the Statue of Liberty in the fog and this like beautiful idea of threshold of welcome. People really do deserve a welcome when they come here, but why not build something from the ground up that in its heart is the best of us? And I feel like this is the heart of so many other people. We have people who are Native American who talk about being displaced off their land. We have people who came here for love, and came here for education and came here because they were curious. The joys of this project is hearing a little bit of everyone's story. You can't fake the care that goes into craft. And when someone crafts a blanket for someone they may never meet, it is a true gesture of creativity and kindness and thoughtfulness.
I do want to welcome all the refugees with this blanket, and this is symbolic and sending you love and peace in your new start here in America, in Vermont.
Welcome Blanket harnesses a lot of people's care and thoughtfulness and originality. And when we put it all together, it creates this collective power, like this joyful activism of welcome. I'm so thankful for all of the makers who've been part of this.
Of course, I'm making a blanket, and I am making just a soft Afghan, which I hope will be a nice cozy addition to someone's home.
I'm so thankful for places like the Heritage Winooski Mill Museum.
My name is Miriam Block. I am the executive director of the Heritage Winooski Mill Museum. We are super excited to be a host of Welcome Blanket here in Vermont.
A museum is this incredible cultural institution that can use its power to really create community. In Vermont, there's this real understanding of people coming here now and what can we do to make them feel welcome? How can we integrate people into our communities so that we all are learning from each other?
This year is really a fantastic year to be hosting this project. It is Winooski's 100th anniversary, and as we bring this year to a close, the theme of Winooski's centennial celebration has been to be a welcoming community. And I think having Welcome Blanket here at this time just is such a wonderful way to end the year.
The museum really ran with it and really thought about, well, what could our community look like? And how can a museum be part of this change within a community? Because I think a lot of times, a museum is this incredible cultural institution that can use its power to really create community. In this node of community in Vermont, there's this real understanding of people coming here now and what can we do to make them feel welcome? How can we integrate people into our communities so that we all are learning from each other? The framework that I designed allows it to grow over time. So it's not rigid. It's like the design guidelines. We say 40 inches by 40 inches, any medium, easy to care for, and it should hurt to give away because you love it so much. And I think that that last one, that it should hurt, gives this opportunity for people to really recognize that this is something that's an heirloom, from one family to another. And I love when someone receives one, they can go onto our website and see thousands of other people have done this. This is a project where you can be any skill level. We've had people ages 4 to 104. We've had people across the political spectrum. We've had people whose migration stories range from coming across the Bering Straits to coming last year. We all can belong to Welcome Blanket. We all can welcome other people. The blankets that are up in the exhibit are ultimately going to be gifted to new refugees and other immigrants who are coming. And so after the show, they get packaged up. The notes get put together. Sometimes they're wrapped up as a gift, and then they are gifted to people. It's just this thing that someone made for them specifically. So it's this really warm and fuzzy thing.
And as Jana said so eloquently, I mean, these are future heirlooms for people, and they can tell the story to, their grandchildren, how when they first came to America, how this blanket came from another American, a stranger, who wanted to show them that they supported them being here on their journey.
Anyone can get involved in Welcome Blanket, whatever age, skill level, background you have. And you can find out more on our website, which is welcomeblanket.org. You can be a maker. You can help foster a group of makers. You can host an exhibit. You can help be a connector. There are countless things you can do.